Yes, very good. So, all at different levels in your schooling and in your colleges also might have taken part in elocution competition. But what is an elocution? Basically, I would like to give you an just insight of what I feel. See, here, your speech, your clarity of thought, your communication, and your articulation are something which we are looking for as judges. Okay? Whatever you are talking, whether you have the clarity of thought, whether you have prepared yourself well, the speech, the language, and articulation is the most important word which I am stressing here. Okay? How you have articulated that particular 4-minute presentation of yours. Okay? So, I wish you all the best for this particular competition, especially to those students who are gunning the championship. Yes. So let us start this. What's the time? 12:45. Okay. We'll have to start it now. Okay. I'll not wait for Ram Kiran sir also. He will join us later. You can come one by one. I'll call the name. Miss Ruhi Naz first, BCA 5th semester. A big round of applause. While somebody is coming, an applause. While somebody is going, a applause. Thank you. If you want this mic, you can use this one also.
Very good afternoon to everyone present here, respected jury members, my friends, and my seniors as well. So this is Ruhi Nas from BCA 5, and I am here to elucidate on the topic, poverty is not just the lack of money. So to start in this matter, I would start it using a quote, poverty is not just the lack of money, it is lack of your power. Do you agree with this? Power in the sense we can elongate it saying a person who is having a complete power to face the community will not ever face poverty. Am I right? Here, usually we the people minded, poverty means the lack of money. The person who is below poverty line, he's poor, he's not able to have 2 times of food in his life. That doesn't mean that it's a complete kind of poverty. Poverty is something wherein a person is uneducated, he is not having a shelter to live in, not having 2 times of food to have, and he is unable to feed his family. This is the real poverty wherein our country, along with many countries in the world, are lagging behind. So, to say this, I would like to have a few core principles of poverty in which I would like to state first one as success in community, valued community, and autonomy. Success in community refers wherein a person, if we take it as example, he is a Dalit for matter, just an example, please don't mind it. In few places, the person is not being treated well, wherein the other people with higher caste are treated. He is not allowed to have proper education, not been entered schools, classes. Best example, we will take it as B.R. Ambedkar, sir. He belonged to a Dalit's family. He was not allowed to sit into the classes, not allowed to adjourn his talent, not allowed to showcase what he has. But he tried. Even though his family belonged to below poverty line, he tried, he did what and all he can do, and he achieved his success. That is what I say. The person who is having lack of money below poverty line doesn't mean it's poverty. Showing your inner talent, your skills, leaving all this kind of humorous nature where people show you he is a below powered man, he is low poverty line man. This is not the way wherein we categorize poverty. Poverty is something wherein we need to have some sectors, some kinds. So, to eradicate poverty, I have few kind of mindset principles wherein I would quote it as the way of narration and the way of expelling jobs. The way of narration means we being the people say, narrating that he is a below poverty man, his poverty is very low. So stop this, no. Even though he is a human being, that doesn't discriminate that we are above the poverty line and he is below the poverty line. Stop the way of narrating. This would bring a first step towards eradicating poverty from our country. When we stop eradicating the narrations, it would go into a positive way wherein we can take this poverty to a positive line in fact of taking it to below poverty lines. And the second one is making good proper jobs. The person who is not educated doesn't mean he is not able to feed his family by earning. Only white collar jobs are not only the way to earn money. Many people who are laborers, who are working in fields, they earn money as well, no? Even they are on the poverty line. We can't say that they are above the poverty line, they are on the poverty line. So I say that the way of narration can eradicate poverty, and the way of expelling people that they are below this line, they are above this line can also eradicate poverty. So by continuing my words, I would like to say that the person who is very talented and is being allowed to expel his talent is more benefited. The person who is more talented and is not allowed to expel his talent is below poverty line. This is only the main reason in our country and in across all the countries in the world wherein people are facing the poverty line. All over, because of the statistics of till today, we have 343 millions of people in India who are destitutes. Let me tell the example of destitute. Destitute is literally meant as the person who is not able to earn money, who is not able to have 2 times of food in his life, who is not able to be called or be seen in a positive way of being on a line of poverty. He is called as a destitute. So, according to the statistics, as I told you all, it is 343 million people, destitutes are present only in India. Then think what about the world's condition? How many millions of people are facing the destitute problem in the world? This is not the reason where we think that chalo theek hai, we have some white collar job, we earn 40 to 50,000 per month, and that's enough
Ruhi,
for
it's
us.
time up.
So I have given all my way of sentences, and thank you for the day. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Ruhi, for being considerate enough to close on time. Appreciate. And the next contestant is Pooja Ivy from BBFI. Before Pooja starts, I would like to tell you all participants that here we are keeping up time and there will be an alarm. You need to stop when there is an alarm.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, sir. So the topic is about poverty is not just lack of money. In general, what do we mean by poverty? When someone says about poverty, we mean that a person who doesn't have food, water, shelter, clothing, we say that person is considered to be as a poor person. But in what is actually poverty? So here, with the basic needs, a person, if he doesn't have even, for example, education, proper education, any kind housing, and so sanitization, cleaning, and all of this, a person is not having even some of this is also considered to be in the bracket of poverty. So India is trying to eradicate poverty in a few decades, but even though after this, 37 crore people in India are still in the bracket of poverty. Where, okay, I'll start in general what is poverty called as. Okay, it is all about our attitude, our perception, our mission, our vision. If a person he does have vision, mission, he can achieve anything. For example, take Ronaldo, take Modi ji, take Dhirubhai Ambani. These all persons did achieve, they did move from ground level to the skies. For example, take Ronaldo, he was from a poor family. He did move to such a great level of sports and people do look at him. And do you see his Instagram page? His followers are like a flood. You see his Instagram page, he has more followers than any actor does have. You see Narendra Modi ji, where did he come from? He was a chai wala and now he is the prime minister of our nation. That is what his vision, his mission, his perception, his attitude, what's towards his life. He was the one who helped himself, his family and the entire nation. Then we come towards Dhirubhai Ambani. Everybody know he was a bhajia seller and now being the richest person and his family is the richest family in the world, one of the richest family in the world. So what says this is your attitude, your perception, your mission, vision, everything should be such that you can achieve anything. It is not only about lack of money. And then Oxford University did say that it is not only money which makes you poor or rich. It even did say that a person who doesn't have health facilities, hygiene, he doesn't have a proper housing facility is also termed to be as poor. Thank you.
Next contestant is Himanshi Bhel.
So, a sunny noon to everyone. It's Himanshi Behel, and I am from TPP 3. Okay, let's begin with poverty, right? Everyone has given a definition to poverty. What is poverty? It is basically not, having or able to afford 2 square meals, housing, or shelter, or clothes also, right? So now what we can do is, from old times we are following the same thing, that if you have money you're rich, if you don't have money you're poor, right? But do you think that people in our country, the ones who are not educated also, are at this level, they are rich, right? Why they are rich? Why they should be given priority every time? Why not help the poor and let's walk together? You know, every time we see that when we go into unity, we succeed, right? So I want to say that poverty measuring on this economic, like financial factor is of waste, because one person is judged on the basis of his capabilities, not how he earns, not what he earns. Now, for example, in our India, we have monks, we have monks, we have so many people, pujaris and all. Even they have sparse food. Even they are living, a simple life. Do we consider them as poor? Do we consider them as poor? No, right? Why do we don't consider? Why we still respect them? We say, the farmer also lives in the same way. He also has sparse food. Then why not consider him also? He is still the backbone of our country. And I would say that we have to, come up with pastel. Pastel basically means political, economic, social, then technological, environmental and legal. Okay, these ways to come up with poverty. And politically, many people don't know, the ones who are not literates. They don't know that they have political rights, they have fundamental rights, they have to go it. Legally, I'll link it to the last one. Why? Because legally they should be at least literate. Now farmers go to mandis, they go to MSPs, they don't know what is the price. Why did farmers bill come? They are saying it is saving. Then they should be at least literate, that they can read the own document and sign. I'm not saying go from the education of those farmers of this age. At least educate their children. It is their future. So I would also say that economic factor. Economically, you can go with income. Now we are educated, we know what is saving, what is expenditure, how much to invest, where to invest, what to invest. But do they know? They don't know. At least teach them or their children. People, there are 420 million people in 108 countries who, amongst which, it is a 78% of the population living. Only in 108 countries. So there, people are in that 343 million people are in India who are facing multi-dimensional poverty. Now getting to environment, how environment and poverty are linked. People freeze outside. it is bad for health. It affects their health. Then you get health issues. You don't have financial conditions to come out from them. You still go into poverty. So why not provide public toilets
Time
to
up.
them? So I would at last say that please help the young ones so that the ones who are already reached their age are getting the benefit of it. Thank you so much.
Hello. Yes, next contestant is Ganesh Ramesh Kulkarni from PU. Please come on stage.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Ganesh Ramesh Kulkarni of PUC first year. Poverty. This is what we imagine when we hear the word poverty. But poverty is not being without money. It is being without hope. Hope in a simple sense means the push provided for living. And push or hope can be provided and health. The government is providing these hopes to the people through various schemes and policies like National Food Mission for the Hope of Food. Second, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and National Education Policy for the Hope of Education. Third, it is providing National Urban Livelihood Mission for the Hope of Shelter. And it is also providing Central Government Health Scheme for the Hope of Health. Now, you might think I have forgotten one aspect, that is security. But no, I haven't forgotten that. Security is still a major problem faced by large population in India. For example, a Dalit individual who has an income above the poverty line is still facing discrimination amongst his villagers due to his caste. And taking one more example, in the recent times, you might have heard about Hathras gang rape. So it says that women of lower caste are still facing discriminations and are struggling for justice. So the government is initiating many policies and schemes in order to improve their capabilities so that they could live a happy life ahead. Apart from the government, schemes and policies, it is the mindset of the people that is causing them these problems. People in poverty, they plan for short-term goals and they're scared of taking risks. So I believe the people in poverty must change the way they look at things. So the things they look at will change. Thank you.
Next contestant is Kaushik Vardhan, who is going to present it in Hindi. So all of you can enjoy it in Hindi. Big round of applause.
गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। मैंने हिंदी इसीलिए चुना है क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली मुझे हिंदी पसंद है। दूसरा, इंग्लिश चाहे जितना भी प्रोफेशनल लगे, माँ माँ होती है और हिंदी हमारी मातृभाषा है। सो आते हैं टॉपिक पे। पॉवर्टी इज़ नॉट लैक ऑफ मनी। हिंदी में कहूँ तो गरीबी का पैसों से कोई संबंध नहीं है। बहुत सारे मेरे दोस्तों ने ये पॉइंट्स बताए हैं कि पैसे क्यों पॉवर्टी मतलब गरीब किसे कहते हैं? जिसके पास पैसे नहीं है, जो अपने फैमिली को सुख नहीं दे सकता, मतलब ही कांट, वो कुछ खरीद नहीं सकता अपने फैमिली को खुश करने के लिए, इसको गरीब बोलते हैं हम। गरीब का वास्तविक अर्थ ये है कि जो मन से खुश नहीं है। अगर तुम बच्चों को देखो, बच्चे मतलब इन्फेंट्स, छोटे बच्चे, तुम उनको 2 रुपए का लॉलीपॉप दे दो, 2 करोड़ का BMW कार दे दो, खुश खुश। तुम उनको कुछ भी दे दो, वो लोग फोड़ेंगे ही उनको। वो फिक्स है माइंड में, तुम हमको कुछ भी दे दो, हमको इसी के साथ खेलना ही है, हमको फोड़ना ही है। 2 करोड़ का नोट दो, फाड़ के ही रखेंगे हम लोग। वो मन से खुश हैं क्योंकि उनमें प्रैक्टिकलिटी नहीं है। प्रैक्टिकलिटी, आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट प्रैक्टिकलिटी, मतलब, लेकिन दैट इज गुड अंटिल व्हेन इट पावर्स अस। टू मच प्रैक्टिकलिटी, टू मच कमर्शियल होना, पैसों के पीछे भागना, पॉवर्टी, इसी का ये बेस फाउंडेशन है पॉवर्टी का। अगर हम लोग पैसे 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 करके भागेंगे, पैसे हमारे पीछे भागना छोड़ देगा, तभी हम लोग गरीब बनते हैं। गरीब का ये है कि वो पैसों के पीछे भागता है, अमीर का ये है कि पैसे अमीर के पीछे भागता है। और ये और एक और हम लोगों ने संस्कृत में एक श्लोक सुना होगा, धनम मूलम इदम जगत। कितने लोगों ने सुना है ये? कोई मतलब बता सकता है इसका?
धन ही दुखों का मूल है।
सही है। और शायद सर को ये भी पता होगा कि ये पूरा श्लोक नहीं है, इसके 3 और भी पंक्तियां हैं ऊपर के। मतलब ये एक पैराग्राफ का आखिरी लाइन है। पूरा प्यारा ये है कि ज्ञानम मूलम इदम ब्राह्म्यम, वेदम मूलम इदम ब्राह्म्यम, भार्यम मूलम इदम गृहम, और कृषि मूल्यम इदम धान्यम, धनम मूलम इदम जगत। मतलब पहले वेदों को समझो, मतलब हैव नॉलेज, ज्ञान को समझो। उसके बाद भार्यम मूलम इदम गृहम, मतलब भार्य, पत्नी, हमारे घर उसकी वजह से चलता है। और कृषि, कृषि, इसकी वजह से हमें धान्य मिलता है, मतलब हमारा पेट भरता है। आखिरी में आता है धन। गिव इंपॉर्टेंस लीस्ट टू मनी एंड यू विल बी हैप्पी ऑलवेज। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Kaushik. Next on stage will be Dayanand Paul from BBA 1. So please give a big round of applause for his first performance in Sri Medha College.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Dayanand Paul. I am the student from BBA first semester Sri Medha Degree College. So today I would like to speak a few words on this topic, poverty, which is not just lack of money. So poverty is not about having enough money to meet the basic needs including food, clothing and shelter. So however, poverty is much more than just not having enough money. So if we observe in different countries, there are different phases of poverty. So the World Bank organization, it has been described poverty in many ways, like poverty is hunger, poverty is lack of shelter, poverty is not having food, poverty is not having access to school, not knowing how to read, etc. It has been described in many ways. So one thing if we need to observe means poverty has many phases changing from place to place and across time. It has been described in many ways. So despite the many definitions, one thing always remains certain about poverty is it is a complex societal issue. It means this issue is not related to a single person or single family members. It is related to a people living in a society. So if we think poverty is mainly due to the lack of money, so at this moment I would like to give one particular example. I mean one short story. So once there was a rich businessman. So he owned a lot of properties, like thousands of hectares of land. So he had many businesses. I mean, he was wealthy, rich enough. So his house was very luxurious. He had swimming pool, foreign dog, and there are a lot of servants in his house, all imported cars, etc. So apart from these, he had a son who was very quite simple and happier all the time. So his son was 9 years old. He had friends with the children of all the segments in the society, be it poor or rich. So this rich businessman's main intention was to keep this child away from the poor people. So he owned a place in a village. There only poor people live. So it took both of them traveled to that place. So his main intention was to know his son how poor people will live. So both of them observed the situation. So they stayed for 10 days. So after staying, they returned back to their place. When they returned, the father will ask question to son. So how was the trip? So the son will say, yes dad, it was quite amazing. And one more question he will ask, like, did you see how poor people live in this country? So he will say, yes, I saw that. Then again finally he will ask, like, what did you learn from this trip? The son will say, yes, dad, I have learned a lot of things from this. So what I learned means we have only single dog. They have many dogs. So we need, so we have huge boundary wall to protect us, but they have friends to protect themselves. We are always, we are always concerned about our wealth getting stolen. We won't sleep peacefully as we are always worried about our health. They sleep peacefully as they have nothing to lose. So we have a lot of money, but we don't have time to spend with our loved ones. They have lots of time, so they have less money. That's a quite difference, dad. So finally, father was speechless. The boy finally thanked the dad, saying like that, thanks, dad, for showing us how poor we are. I mean, it's quite amazing how we work up ourselves so much with the increasing standard of our life, with increasing standard of our living, that we forget to realize that we need to increase the standard of our life. So no matter, we should never get compromised with the standard of our life. So the worst poverty isn't about not having enough money. The worst poverty is not having the people who love us, whatever may be the problem. So change of the perception towards a problem is the main way how we deal with it. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak.
Yes, next participant is our own Srilekha. Please welcome Srilekha on stage.
Good afternoon. I am Srilekha. Poverty is not just lack of money, it's lack of happiness. It's quite amazing. It's quite amazing how we put ourselves in work so much that we forget we are trying to improve our standard of living, not standard of our life. It's not standard of living that keeps us happy, it's standard of life that keeps us happy. Whether you drive a Bentley or Shift, the road remains the same, isn't it? Whether you're wearing a Rolex watch or a fast track watch, the time remains the same, isn't it? Whether you're flying a business class or an economic class, the destination you're traveling remains the same, isn't it? So, and very often we forget that standard of living is more important and we are running behind standard of living and we forget to give attention to standard of life. So never run behind money. So, some people are so poor, so absolutely poor that all they have is money. So never run behind money. Let me just give a live example of our principal, Mr. Ram Kiran, who built 5 years this empire of Sri Medha Degree College, but he never tried to improve his standard of living. He always focused on this college life. Like he conducts so many events, even in this pandemic, he's trying to conduct so many events for us, like example, our Savishkar 2020. He always tells one word. Whenever we go to ask him for events, he tells one word that, always my daughter asks for an international trip, but I never take her because I want my college to improve, and I always focus on my college. And Sri Medha College is known for its events, not for just a degree. So that's how principal has improved this college. Poverty is not just lack of money, it's lack of happiness.
Thank you, Srilekha. And yes, she definitely deserves an applaud. Next, one more person from TPP3, Ganesh. Last but not the least, let us all encourage him thoroughly.
A cool good afternoon, everyone. Poverty. What is a poverty? Poverty. By listening the word, what we'll come to know? Poverty is the situation where living without the fulfillment of basic needs like food, clothes, and shelter. Isn't it? Then isn't it what I said now? No, poverty is not the same thing what I said now. It is not just economical poverty. It has a multi-dimensional poverty. Poverty, according to the Indian economist Amartya Kumar Sen, it is said that poverty is not just a lack of money. It is not capable to realize the one's full potential in their life. As he said that poverty symbolizes the much more larger deprivation than just lack of money. It also having different phases in different situations or places. Poverty, it has a poverty is not poverty. It means not that just an economical poverty, but a social poverty. Social poverty. It is not just a thing that the person having a money and he is not in poor, but the way he behaves, the day he spends, it also depends on the poverty. Uh, and according to UNDP, that is United Nations Development Program, they have developed many programs on multidimensional index. They have said that they have made a research from 108 countries, and they have said that 78% of the world population are in poverty. And even Oxford says that 1.6 billion of that percentage are from multidimensional poor. And that too, even from most of the people are from rural areas. Again, it also says that poor by having.
Hello. When your friend and colleague is participating here on stage, he is performing, you are also participants. This is not expected from you people. Grace time, you can speak.
Most of the poverty is existing in the rural areas. So I suggest that the government has to take a measures of conducting some awareness programs based on the multi-dimensional poverty, and they need to encourage the organizations who working for the reduction of the poverty. See, as previous my friend said that about the story, he has narrated a story that that one story tells us, gives us a message that by having a money, it is not mean that you are not in a poverty. Uh, uh, it gives us message that there should be a fulfillment in life. And at last, I conclude by telling that the word poverty is not mean just that it's an economical poverty, but it has a social, political, and also the a multi-dimensional poverty. Thank you.
Thank you, Ganesh. This brings us to the conclusion of Savishkar 2020's elocution competition. All the participants tried their level best to give their views and opinions on the topic poverty is not just lack of money. A lot of views were brought in. And I would like to now request Ram Kiran sir to sum up today's elocution competition.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Prashant, the technical team, non-teaching, and my lovely participants. We are a B school, basically, a business school. We're offering courses in the field of commerce, management, and technology. The basic when we were brainstorming as to what topic has to be given to the students to discuss on this platform as a part of elocution, a lot of ideas came up, but this topic was very interesting because the very moment I say it's a B school, everybody start running behind making money. ಹೌದಾ? ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಸೇರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಅ ಜಾಬ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಮನಿ, ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು 3 ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಜಯನಗರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಐಡಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಫ್. And also very moment when I say that I want to excel in my life, the first thing that comes to our mind is, do I have money in my hands? Or another perspective, as an entrepreneur, if I want to become an entrepreneur, once again the same question pops up in every Indian's mind is, do I have money? I am poor, I am not so capable. So these are the first things that pop up in our mind. So what is poverty by and large? I'm very happy that all the participants have tried to throw a lot of light on this concept of poverty is not just lack of money. So various perspectives. We can't say your perspective is right or your perspective is right, it's wrong or nothing. It's just a perspective of how you look at poverty as. I'll try to put my viewpoint on poverty. Okay. Every poor person, let me be very frank enough in expressing the views. Every poor person hates a rich person, but every poor person wants to be a rich person. Yeah? It's my statement. It need not be a generalized statement, but it's what I thought of out of my life. We curse, ಅವ್ರೇನು ತುಂಬ ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, they have made lot of money. They are least bothered about the people who don't have money and things like that. But given a chance, if he or she is given a lot of money, are they not ready to take it and become rich? Yes? Yes or no? So the ideology here is not having money or not having money. The ideology here is how I make up my mind, how I develop an attitude. So life, the success or failure of a person depends on the attitude of a person. On the attitude of a person. Thanks to Srilekha for identifying, recognizing the efforts put by me and my team in coming out with such a good institution for the betterment of society. And she also expressed what all sacrifices I made for the past 5 years. I am a globe-trotter. I love roaming places, roaming countries. But for the past 5 years, I haven't gone to any other place. The reason being, the attitude what we carry towards our business. If I'm saying I'm not making any money, it might be because you're not putting in your required efforts. If I'm not getting good marks, who is to be blamed? Is it the examiner? Is it the professor? Or is it Corona? Or the guy who was sitting beside me has not studied well? Whom has to be blamed? See, please understand, you are responsible for whatever you are. I am not a doctor, not because my dad didn't pay for the payment seat. No, I am not a doctor because I didn't study. Please understand this. You are responsible for whatever you are. You are responsible for whatever you are. So, if you are really relishing the life whatever you are, is because of you only. So, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಚೂಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ, we should never go back just because we feel we are poor in terms of money. And if I have to start a business, do you think money is important to start a business? What is important to start a business? Yes. So these are the things that we want to communicate to you through these topics that we choose on through these platforms. It is not money that is required to become a successful entrepreneur, it is ideas. You know, all these successful entrepreneurs like Shashank of, Practo.com. Have you heard about Practo.com? It is an app used by every doctor in India right now. It was developed by an engineering student from NIT Surathkal. This was an app and a website developed by an engineering student when he was in second year. And their parents were reluctant. They were really reluctant to start a business. Nin business ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ ಬೇಡ, please get into a job, we don't have money, ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀನು ಜಾಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದರಿಂದನೇ ಬದುಕಬೇಕು, don't take any risk, don't start any business, get into a job. Okay, but he was not having a single penny in his job to start the business. But his idea was so excellent. He has developed a software so that the doctors can use it and streamline the way they are dealing with the patients. It was an amazing product with his attitude, with his patience, perseverance. Okay. He was able to convince one doctor and he never turned back. You know what is the net worth of this company today? Net worth, value of this company? 500 crores. I'm not talking about 1947 story. I am talking about a story of 2005. And today, there are 6 companies which are intending to invest in this company. 6 companies are in line to invest in Practo.com. So this is a story of a guy who has no money. But here, do you think poverty is lack of money? No, it is lack of attitude. It is lack of our perspective. It is lack of patience. It is lack of perseverance and full of ego. So, zero ego, patience, discipline, perseverance, ideas, good heart and contributory nature. So, ನಾವು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಈ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿಂದ ಆ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಮನಿ ಫಾರ್ ಶ್ಯೂರ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ದಟ್. What will be the change that I am going to get into this society if I start this business? How am I making to change the way society is going to be? In that perspective, if you start the business, yes, your business is a hit and you will never turn back and you will never go towards poverty. Okay, I wish the very best of luck for all the contestants. I am very happy, I am glad that students of Sri Medha come forward in participating. I never look at numbers. For me, numbers will not speak. For me, quality will speak. I am glad that we have such quality students in our Sri Medha. And also, with your hard work, with your efforts, you should be able to reach greater heights. Okay? And in the same way, whatever events, productive events that we plan, please do participate and take the best use of this opportunity. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. One small announcement. Those who are in the debate, you need to be here by 4 o'clock.